welcome to part 4 of Quicks14Blog as we continue on the little last bit, 76-77 here in Old Kingdom. Now we've cleared out all that trash that you saw a little bit of at the end of the last video, and now we're going to our next boss. The next boss here is a bit of a challenge, and we're doing a quick ready check, getting ready to go in there. Not too bad, you just gotta, as a healer especially, you just gotta watch what you're doing here. And there's a lot of group heals because of certain attributes they do, and there's also a specific attack on someone that he'll do. He likes to blink over and whoop your butt, and he liked to do that a lot on me. It was it was a pain. As you see here, the brace hurts, and then there's this like eyeball thing that he does that floats around and does damage to everybody. Not too hard, you just gotta pay attention, keep your head on the toes. As you can see, that eyeball's moving around damaging everyone, and as you can see, when that happens, it'll do an embrace, and he kind of blinks or disappears, and then it's like a vampirism thing, I think is what it is, in order to try and heal himself. Yes, he does do that. But not too difficult, not too hard. As you see, we got him down, no big deal. Get our Stonekeeper shard there, and a nice little I believe that's a trinket that he dropped there, which was really, really nice. So when that's done, you go ahead and go downstairs. On the way to the next boss, as you can see here, you just go through this little tunnel thing, and it's very important that you be very, very careful, because beyond these steps there's a whole bunch of mobs here, and it's easy to accidentally pull more than you want to. We're not going to show that here. We did wipe there before. This is a difficult boss, and I've only got a little nick of it. When she starts up, she comes down, and then when she likes to teleport back up, and as you can see, I'm shifting out in order to help add some DPS, because if that thing gets to the circle and she sacrifices it, she's going to get a huge boost in power, and she will just pwn you. We tried it without me adding any DPS at all, and it did not work out well. So as you'll see here, I'm just switching out and hitting some targets and hitting some moonfires in order to get him. And it worked out really nice, and then I'll switch back to tree form as she comes back down to heal. Worked out the best, it seemed, and so that's what we went ahead and did. She'll do that all the way until about she's dead. That's pretty much the only major thing she does. As long as you can stop that from happening, you'll be fine. And there's my ding right in the middle of that, which was really cool. She did get that last bit, but thankfully she was already almost dead, and we were able to finish her off, which was nice. And I got my nice ding. We had one death, which was no big deal. And we did dink, and she did drop a really nice cloak, and I believe I got that cloak. Yes, I did. I believe I took that cloak. Oh no, I passed on it. That's right, mine was a little better. I'm sorry, this was a long time ago. Now we're at the final boss, the very last boss, this Forgotten One boss. He is a pain if you're not paying attention. It's actually pretty easy for a healer, I think, because what he'll do, he's going to create mirror images, basically phase you out, create mirror images, and you need to kill the mirror images. If you're a healer dealing with these mirror images, ignore them. Just ignore them. Heal yourself through it. Just heal yourself through it. Let the other players kill their mirror images, and then when that's done, you'll go ahead and come out. You can heal through this. That's not a huge deal. As long as you do that, you should be fine. And of course, they'll kill their mirror image, the other mirror images, and then they'll come right out. And that's pretty much the fight, really. He's not too difficult if you just keep up on your heals. Make sure people are hotted up. That way, when the mirror images are about to strike, you can go ahead and have the heals on them, so they can get through the mirror images without too much trouble. As you can see here, this was not a huge deal for me. I just went through it. If you're not a healer and you're dealing with these mirror images, and you have a healer in your group, which you probably do, you need to kill the healer first. Killing the healer first will make things much easier. The mirror images are not very smart, really. They'll use their abilities and stuff, but I do believe they're not going to. The healer's not going to heal itself. It'll be too busy healing the other comparers. So focus your attacks on that, and you'll be just fine. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for the fight. Not very hard at all. honestly. We breezed through it the first time. Honestly, we didn't have any problems with any bosses except that middle one, and that was pretty much it. In fact, I believe we downed him first before we did that. As you can see, there's a nice little rogue or feral leather there. So, and that's it. That is Old Kingdom. And my ding. So we go ahead and turn in the quests, like they're just outside the entrance there. And you can go ahead, there's some nice pickups you can get on those, of course. And of course, the XP is really sweet. And that's it. That's all for 76, 77, coming up 77 to 80, and getting into raid content. Lots of good stuff. So please rate, comment, subscribe, and spread the word.